Cold air intakes can be a love or hate situation. For me, I love it just because of the sound. I think that if you have the expectation that you're not actually gonna get power out of it, that you're not actually gonna get torque out of it, and it's pretty much just sound, I think it can be a fun addition to the car. So today we're gonna be installing the CTS Turbo cold air intake system for the Mini Cooper F chassis. So this is gonna apply to basically all the 2017 plus Mini Coopers, including the F60, which is this one, the Countryman, the F54 and the F56, I think. If it is the Cooper S model with the 2-liter B46 or B48 engine, it's the same installation, and it's actually the same cold air intake system for all the F chassis minis. So we're gonna start by taking a 7mm and then just loosening up this coupler here. And it doesn't need to come all the way off. It's actually better if it doesn't come all the way off. We just need to loosen it a little bit. And then we're gonna take our T20 and remove the mass airflow sensor and carefully set these to the side because we don't want to lose these. CTS gives you two options. There's the LCI and then there's the pre-LCI version. And as you can see, it has two different spots for the mass airflow sensor based on the year. CTS is nice, they just give you both. They're like, screw it, you can have both. But some other manufacturers make you select on the product page which one it is. So if you're not sure, check to see if your vehicle is pre-LCI or if it's LCI. You're always gonna wanna be careful with your mass airflow sensor when removing it because it is a sensitive sensor. So we're just gonna gently take it off to the side there. We're gonna remove this bracket here and set it kind of below, that way it's out of the way. And then we have 1, 2, looks like 3 T25. So that's a Torx 25 screws, and we're gonna keep these, we're gonna set these off to the side because we're gonna reuse these on the CTS housing. So if it feels loose and it's not coming out, pull it up till it catches again and then keep unscrewing it. Because as you can see, these are long screws. Once we get all these screws out, all we have to do is pull this top off. Okay, so with all 3 T25 screws out and this coupler loosened, the mass airflow sensor out, and this bracket removed, we're just gonna gently pull and remove the filter and the filter box there. Cool, next up, let's assemble the air filter here. So we're gonna put the mass airflow sensor on the back half of the bend. We're gonna take an 8mm and we're gonna loosen this coupler here. And again, you never wanna loosen it to the point where it actually comes off. You just wanna loosen it to the point where it's not creating any tension on there. So we're just gonna put it in there like, come on, baby. There we go. Next up, we've got the cover. We have this opening here that we have to put the gasket on. CTS provides this gasket for you. They really expect you to go all out for this thing. Now that the housing's back on, we're gonna reinstall these long T25 screws. CTS gives us new hardware here. It's their own hardware. For some reason, we can't reuse the BMW hardware. I think it has to do with thread pitch. And an important thing is I'm making sure that it's rotated down a little bit as opposed to being straight up so that there's not a risk of accidentally damaging the mass airflow sensor when you close the hood or when you're, working on anything else. We're gonna take our 8mm and we're gonna tighten the boot here back down. We're gonna make sure that it's like well and secure. And we're not over tightening, just enough to tighten it there. It's like a good amount of play. I'm not sure if I like that amount of play, but it is what it is, I guess. Looks like CTS does not give us a way to put this bracket back on, so she's gonna float. Also don't love that, but okay. We're done.